Hello everyone and welcome to your favorite news show, Erongo Talk. My name is Leandria and today I join you from the beautiful Blue Whale Boutique Hotel right here in the harbour town of Walfish Bay. Now as usual, we bring you the latest news, what's happening here in our region, as well as sports news, as well as some upcoming sports news. So please stay tuned, we'll be right back after this.
Erongo Red is looking for heroes like you to help stop copper cable theft. It's a crime that affects everyone. It causes unplanned power outages, leads to public safety hazards, exposes wires that can cause injury or death, and increases electricity tariffs. So let's work together to stop copper cable theft. Report suspicious activity to 96000 toll free or 081 144 2373. Erongo Red. Power to the people.
Now, as promised in today's news, Kisbertus Mukulu, the CEO of NHE, addressed informal settlement upgrading project at the signing ceremony of the Memorandum of Agreement between Swakopmund Municipality and the National Housing Enterprise.
NHE is embarked on a pilot project together with the City of Windhoek of what we call informal settlement upgrading project. Now, this project was conceptualized by NHE, the Ministry, the City of Windhoek, and Commerce Regional Council. What we thought of is to say, why is it that the majorities of the people are not able to afford the houses? Can't we come up with a specific, program and a house type which people can be able to afford? So therefore, we came up with a design which does not have all the finishes. That has culminated into what we call informal settlement upgrading project. Now, this house, we have a bachelor flat or a bachelor. We have a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, but they do not have all the finishes. Now, this is my conviction from here until the grave. People are saying affordability, affordability, affordability. Affordability is a relative term. What is important? A person needs security of tenure. And then that person can be able to expand that house. The price of the houses are ranging from 90, that is a bachelor flat, to 170, 180, a 2-bedroom, and a 3-bedroom is over 200,000.
Now, NHE and the Swakopmund Municipality have agreed to partner on housing development. Now, in more news, the Erongo Regional Council Chairperson, Benita Imbamba, has called upon regional councillors to think outside the box when it comes to serving the growing Erongo population.
There's no excuse of being complacent and doing things as usual. Times have changed, and if we want to be effective, we need to change our mindset and start thinking, quote unquote, out of the box. To make the council a leading regional councillor in Namibia, priceless momentum we have failed to maintain. As the institution, we are performing exceptionally well, while we lack in some areas. In a recent concluded annual review for 2022-2023 financial year, it was evident that we need to accelerate our monitoring and evaluation of service delivery. Here, I will make a specific reference to the capital projects. We should bear in mind that the population of Erongo region is growing fast, and we need to adjust our activities accordingly to meet the demands of these electorates. And it's my plea that the annual plan for 2024-2025 financial year will be executed with speed to ensure we uplift our communities from the yoke of poverty and inequality.
The chairperson also addressed some key issues within the council at the latest council meeting that was held earlier this week. Now, lastly, Hauta Veii will join the Bloomberg Center for Public Innovation at Johns Hopkins' new Youth Climate Action Fund alongside mayors from 38 countries across 6 continents around the world.
Hauta Veii will join Bloomberg Philanthropies in the Youth Climate Action Fund, which will provide technical assistance and funding for 100 mayors to achieve tens of thousands of young people ages from 15 to 2024 to design, produce and govern urgent climate solutions in cities and towns across the globe. As part of the program, Hauta Veii will receive $50,000, which is close to 1 million at the current exchange rate, to distribute as micro grants to fund groundswell of youth-led climate initiatives. From mobilizing tree planting to public education campaigns, to launching recycling or waste product reduction initiatives, to participating in mitigation planning or pre-readiness programs. Efforts stemming from the new Youth Climate Action Fund will advance critical community goals, such as meeting decarbonization commitments or reducing consumption-based emissions. Cities that respond to the urgency of the moment and commit to the initial $50,000 within 6 months will receive an additional $100,000, which will be about $2 million, to support more youth-driven projects over the course of 1 year.
Now, as part of this program, Hauta Veii will receive $50,000, that is close to 1 million Namibian dollars at the current exchange rate, to distribute micro grants to fund youth-led climate initiatives. Now, you can always check out the Hauta Veii Municipality's Facebook page for more info on this, but you can also head on over to our website, that's www.erongo.com.na, to get the latest news of what's happening here in our region. So please stay tuned. Up next is our sports news.
Hallo kijkers en welkom by vandag se episode van Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo.
I am your host Frida Molatu.
I'm your host Sheldon Johannes.
Sit gerus terug en geniet hierdie episode met ons.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi.
Dis 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
Now, in today's sports news, what's happening over the weekend in Swakopmund is that the Simony Storm Dolphins will be taking on the FNB Rio Falcons. That is in a Namibia Rugby Union Premier League clash that is at the Tamariskia Stadium in Swakopmund.
Good day, I'm Hauta Veii, the head coach of Dolphins Sport Club. A brief overview of our season so far. We've played 5 games and the Premier League side have lost all 5 of these games. It's a steep learning curve for all of us, but we're excited about where we're going. The focus has been from the beginning to do our own thing, to write our own story. We don't want to try to imitate what other clubs are doing because we don't know what journeys got them to where they are. So we're trying to do our own thing. We have 4 boxes that we aim to tick. Set piece, which are scrums, lineouts, kickoffs, our defensive structures, field mapping, and strike moves. The moment that we can get these 4 things to function properly in a game, then I told the players the result will take care of itself. One of the main issues we've been struggling with in terms of adapting to the Premier League is the tempo of the league. It's a lot faster, a lot more physical, and players get a lot tired a lot easier. So our fitness has been a bit of a problem. Usually we are competitive for most of the game, and then in the last 20 minutes we fade because the players are not fit enough. and we have started focusing a lot more on that. The 2-week break we've had recently has been helpful in that regard, that we've been able to focus on the fitness of the players. So that's basically what we've been doing so far. The reserve league team is doing a bit better with 1 bonus point victory behind them against Grootfontein. So they're a bit better on the log, but we, the Premier League team, are still at the bottom of the log. But like I said, we're not stressed about it. We're not worried about it. We're making good progress. Every game you see things that are falling into place a lot better. Structures that you're trying to implement are starting to work during matches, which is very important for us.
Okay, anything on the Rio Falcons game happening this weekend?
Yeah, Rio Falcons are extremely motivated at this point in time. They put out a really strong performance against United. So we are very wary of what they're going to bring this weekend. They play even faster than most of the other teams. So we're going to have to match, or not match them, but try to beat them physically. And if we can get a physical upper hand, we might be able to stay in the game a bit longer. If we allow the game to get a bit too loose, it's going to be in their element, and we're going to struggle to keep up with them then.
Okay, so any final remarks?
No, like I said, we're not stressed about the current situation. The players are positive, the coaches are positive, and we're on the right track.
Now we wish both teams the best of luck, especially coastal outfit, the Dolphins. Now I must add that Team Erongo is obviously going to be there to bring you the live action of the game that's between Dolphins and the Rio Falcons. That's tomorrow. We're going live at 3:15. That's 15:15 tomorrow afternoon. You can always head on over to our socials. That's on Facebook, where we will be sharing the link of where you can watch the live action. Now, in more news, that is Blue Boys, based in Swakopmund, is currently on the top of the log of the Southern Stream First Division Soccer League. Now, yesterday they had a game against 11 Arrows where they scored 2 goals to 1.
My name is Paige Nilenge, the current coach of Blue Boys FC, which is in the Southern Stream First Division of Namibia. And we are currently second on the log standing as it stands. Actually joined top on the top with NCS, that's the Namibian Correctional Services. It's quite it was a challenging season for us because we had to play catch up the whole season. We're second always to them. They've been on the top of the log standing ever since the league started, but we've been challenging for them, and we really gave them the run for their money. Last weekend we played a few games. We played 2 games against Davos FC on Saturday, and then TTS on Sunday. On Saturday we played Davos and we won 3-0. It was quite a challenging match because of the weather in Windhoek and all that, and the bumpy fields. But my boys managed. We managed to get all 3 points. Then on Sunday again we played DTS, and it was a remarkable game. Even though we struggled throughout the first half because it was still 0-0 through the first half, and it was a bit challenging for the boys. The fatigue kicked in, and because we are now currently reaching the final moments of the league, fatigue is also starting to kick in. But we managed to get the other 3 points again, and we managed to get 6 points for the whole weekend. And for now we are joint top, and it's only goal difference that's splitting us, the 2 of us, between us and NCS, and it's 7 goals difference. But we are hoping to get on top of the log by Thursday when we play 11 Arrows from Wolfish Bay. That's our neighbors and also our traveling partners. But we are hoping for a good result, and that's our aim, and actually to get on top of the log, and then we hopefully NCS can slip up over the weekend somewhere, drop a few points, and then we can take it when they come and play against us the next weekend. And that's going to be the final match. And on Sunday we are taking on NCS, and that's going to be the final match for the league. And then we conclude with the league, and it's going to be a remarkable feeling. So we call out all our supporters from Wolfish Bay, from Swakopmund, all over Namibia to come and support us on Thursday in Wolfish Bay at Jan Wilkins Stadium. and the match is going to kick off at 3 o'clock, and let's go and get the 3 points for Blue Boys.
Okay, now just before we conclude, I'm sure that there are some strategical changes that will take place before you take on NCS, your competitor on the log right now. Can you share just a few of those strategic changes?
For us, the planning started last season, the end of last season. Our planning started off the end of last season. That's why you see we currently where we are on the log standing. It's because we've been pushing these boys. We've been putting in a lot of effort, a lot of sleepless nights with these guys. We've been working overtime over weekends. There was no off days for the boys, and our plan for this season it really worked out because we knew what we wanted for this season. We knew what we wanna achieve, and I think it's showing up. It's showing on the log standing. It's showing.
Now that brings us to the end of today's sports news. But like I said, Team Erongo will be in action tomorrow to bring you the live action of the game between the Dolphins and Rio Falcons. It's going to be live on 1UP2 from 3:15, that is 15:15. Or you can simply head over to our socials where we'll be sharing the link of where you can get that live action. Now, please stay tuned for the rest of our show.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
so far. I wish that I'd be happy with a little and pray for guidance for when it gets bigger. 'Cause I know a prize is gonna come. I wish that I'd be happy with a little and pray for
Hello? I'd like to report a possible case of copper cable theft.
On the 24th of November 2024, all prepaid meters will be affected by the TID rollover. TID stands for Token Identifier. All prepaid meters have a TID that identifies when prepaid electricity was purchased. It ensures that tokens cannot be used more than once. On the 24th of November 2024, the TID life cycle of all prepaid meters will expire. As a result, the TID value on all prepaid meters will roll over to zero. To be able to recharge your electricity after TID rollover, you must ensure that you update your meter before the 24th of November 2024. There are two ways to update your meter. 1. An Erongo Red employee or appointed contractor with an identification card will update your meter for you. A detailed schedule of when Erongo Red will conduct meter updates in your area will be shared on all media platforms. 2. You can update your meter yourself. Visit or call any Erongo Red office for assistance. To check if your meter is updated, enter #005 on the keypad. A code will appear on the screen to indicate your meter status. Remember, you must ensure that your meter is updated before the 24th of November 2024 for uninterrupted vending. For more information, visit any Erongo Red office or call us toll-free on 96000. Erongo Red, power to the people.
Now that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk, but you are welcome to follow us on our social media channels. That's at Erongo, either on Facebook, Instagram, X, you name it. You can also check out our website, that's www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na for the latest happenings here in our region. Check out our online shows, that's at oneup2.com, or catch us on television on DSTV channel 285 or GoTV channel 25. Please have a lovely weekend. Take care of yourselves. Until Monday, it's goodbye.